Greetings to you all from right here, Kampala, Uganda. My name is Jacob Waiswa, a peace psychologist and a founder of the Integrated Mental Health Initiative, which is a mental health research and development agency. I'm very happy to be part of this program, which has helped me understand the experiences of various traditions, faiths, and religious practices. In my organization, I founded it on the premise that everything around us is interconnected, whether it comes to healing of the maladjusted or to causing dysfunctional states that ranges from the individual to the entire society. So everyone has a duty in contributing to the well-being of the individual, as much as the individual having a role to play in the well-being of the society. In Africa, we have a saying within the Ubuntu philosophy that I am because we are, and because we are, therefore I am. The well-being of the individual is an outcome of the good impact that society has on that individual and the well-functioning of that society. And individuals have roles to play, individual roles to play in the well-being of that society. And just as an American president said that before you ask for America what has done for you, first ask yourself what you've done for America. This means that the individual has a role to play in the well-being of the society. And why is religion a factor in mental health? Religion is a factor in mental health because it involves, or it has connections to the cognitive, emotional, and behavioral processes that lead to its formation and personality actions or tendencies towards others, leading to a group behavior, leading to organizational behavior, and later to a culture associated to a certain people, which in many places is regarded as a traditional way of behavior, because this culture has been inherited for generations, and in many places these ancient cultures are still active. Besides, in my work, I work and serve everyone regardless of their ideological, cultural, religious, and racial backgrounds. And in doing so, I'm obliged to know how each of these cultures approach life. And indeed, in all of these cultures and religious beliefs, they have good intentions of achieving the good. Everybody would like to be well. Everybody would like to be happy. However, in doing so, there are opposing forces of competition for space, competition for resources, competition for those attributes of being well and happy. Others would like to be well and happy at the expense of the suffering and extinction of others, to the extent of killing another group. The anxiousness that characterize our nature portrays other groups as opposing forces that are coming to eliminate an existing group. It's no wonder that xenophobia is rampant and so extreme in some places of the world, and translated as well into religious phobia. We experience, for example, Islamophobia in some parts of Asia based on the fears, the unfounded fears that Muslims will reproduce so much and cause an existing religious tradition exit, which is indeed unfounded, and the mindsets of such groups must change so that they learn to coexist and to work towards a common agenda of being well and happy with one another. Therefore, by working across religious denominations, I find my work so meaningful. I work towards helping all of these denominations to achieve their agenda without undermining the overall common objective of living a life to which everybody has a right to live and to achieve a meaning in it. For that matter, I would like to end by saying that religion per se is not a problem, but what's the problem is how it is being used. It's being used in a way that undermine the same justice that religion works for. The injustice in form of greed, in form of corruption, of various forms that deprive others of the opportunity to thrive, the injustice of killing and converting property of others, and using religion to do so is not religious in itself. And religions themselves are not founded on such practices. So we have a challenge of merging the forces of we and the forces of others. The we against others so that they become the all we are. And we are as the whole. Where we live in solidarity, where we thrive amidst diversity, and where we regard diversity as wealth rather than a challenge, and where we all depend on each other for the survival and well-being, continuity, and the betterment of the environment as much as we, the human beings, and other beings that make this life and world meaningful. Allow me end here by asking all of you to work towards this kind of world where everyone, regardless of their religious beliefs, is as valuable as yourself, has a right to life as yourself, and where the differences in how to approach well-being are rather a resource and nature in diversity done something to fight about? How do you fight nature? The truth of nature can only be allowed to thrive rather than fought. After all, it can never be defeated, it will always stand the test of time. With those few words, I thank you all for listening to me, and I'm looking forward to my next presentation on good neighborliness. Thank you very much.